Happy Trying Confidential Friday, my friends. Just like that, we are back for another week of Trying Confidential. In case you're new around here, Trying Confidential is a bi-weekly series where I spill all the tea on fashion, beauty, and also undergarments. So last time I did Trying Confidential, we did undergarments, we did shapewear, bras, underwear solutions, and there were so many questions, which really excites me, and it also frustrates me on how little knowledge there is out there. So I decided to come back this week in a new format, IGTV, and kind of spill the tea on all of your questions. Now, let me preface this by saying I do know a lot about lingerie. If you're new around here, I've been a model for 10 years. I've worked in the undergarment industry as a model, and so I've learned a lot through my experience there. However, I'm still figuring it out alongside all of you, but I'm happy to share all the knowledge that I've learned and hopefully answer some of your questions. I put together a list of all the questions that you had and went through and figured out your top and most frequently asked questions. That's what we will be discussing today, right here, right now. So stay tuned. Let's dig in, shall we? Let's get started with Bra 101. Before I forget, I want to mention that all the questions I had, I typed out everything in a blog post, which I will link in the description here. So if you would rather read than watch, feel free to go and click through that and head on over. So how do you know if your bra isn't fitting properly? Did you know that 8 out of 10 women are wearing the wrong bra size? So that could be you, girlfriend. So first things first, most people don't know that you should be getting your support from the band, not the straps. The straps are just kind of there as a friendly little helper, but really the band is the one doing all the work. That center wire should be laying flat against your chest, and all your breast tissue should be within the bra, not spilling over, or there shouldn't be much gapping between your skin and the bra. So a lot of people say, okay, my bra doesn't fit. Where do I go? I highly recommend going to a Nordstrom. The reason why I suggest Nordstrom is because I know for a fact that they are expertly trained. If you don't have a Nordstrom near you, you can check out a bra specialty shop. And if you don't have any of those options, I do have some resources linked for you available in the blog post. Few of you are wondering, what is a bra fitting actually like? What do I expect when I go for a bra fitting? So, when it comes to being shy and modesty, they are there to help you and support you literally. So don't be shy. We all have boobs. It's all good. But everything should be professional. A true fitter, in my experience, can kind of just look at you and without measuring and just kind of throw you a bra to try on. They may have you try on a couple styles just to see your shape, your size, and make sure you're kind of getting the right thing. But there should be zero obligation when you go to get fitted. Don't ever feel like you have to buy things. If you're in that pressured situation, it's probably not the best. And again, if you haven't had the best fitting experience, do not give up. Try again. Maybe try a new place. And that leads me to my next question of, what if I've been properly fitted for a bra, but I don't love what I've been fitted in? Okay, so there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of styles out there of bras, and of course not every bra is gonna work for you. The bras that I show you today might not work for you, and that is okay. But if you learn anything from being around here on my page, it's that you need to try again. Do not give up on the first try. So you may just not have been fitted in the most comfortable or best style for you. How many bras should you have? Well, I have an overflowing drawer of bras. I truly love bras and obviously work in the industry, so I have a lot. But if you are just starting out your collection, I would say start with 3 or 4 bras that you rotate through every week. You really shouldn't be wearing the same bra every day. With that said, you should be washing them after every other use. I have how I wash and dry all saved in the blog post, and that kind of goes into how often should you replace them. It really depends. If you're taking care of them, if you're washing them, they will last you and they will stick around. But of course, if there's any wires popping out or things are really stretched out or pilling, it's time for a new one. When you go for your bra fitting, pay attention to the brand and the size that they're putting you in, and feel free to ask, what sizing is this? Is this US sizing, UK sizing, European sizing, French sizing? I know it's a lot, it's confusing, but I do have a little conversion conversion chart in the blog post if you want to try to translate your sizing and depending on the brand. Now, how do you know what bra to wear with what top? Let me tell you, girlfriend, there's no one bra that will do it all and be perfect underneath everything. For example, a lot of people are most familiar and most comfortable with bras like this, a molded cup, which is great for a white t-shirt, but that's really all you need it for. For example, I really prefer the cut and sewn, which instead of being a molded cup, this bra actually molds to you. This is a cut and sewn, so it's literally cut and sewn in a way to support you in the best way possible, which is really good. And you can notice the center wire here is low, which is great for low cut tops. And then if you have some racer back options, you can look for bras with a J hook, which means it literally has a little hook shaped like a J that you can clip in the back, and so that you can wear racer back styles. So this is not even like the tip of the iceberg. There's tons and tons of styles out there. So definitely have an open mind when you're bra shopping and know that there are many styles that may or may not work for you. And now onto undies. I've talked about my favorite underwear many times, but I think a lot of people don't realize that my favorite underwear that is seamless, you cannot see it in pants, jeans, leggings. It comes in a bunch of different fabrics and styles, silhouettes. So I linked a bunch, some that have tummy control, some of that are cotton blend. A lot of you were asking, what do you wear underwear wise working out? I wear these underwear that they're like a cotton blend, which are great for working out and kind of keep me dry. There are also some sexier options with this like the back, but it also has like that little sticky thing that I've talked about before that lays flat against the body. I also have some tummy control ones now. My favorite underwear only goes up to like a 16, 18. So I did link some other plus size recommendations if you are larger than that of underwear brands that may work for you. Moving on to shapewear. Now, first question I have to address. I am a firm believer of investing in your undergarments. Undergarments are setting the foundation for the clothes that you are wearing. And for me personally, it just sets the tone for the day and how I feel underneath my clothes. It makes really all the difference. So does good shapewear or do good undergarments have to cost money? I would say yes. I believe in investing them, and when you invest in your undergarments, they will last you longer. I personally have a preference towards Spanx, and I actually reached out to them. They know that I love them so much, and I asked them for a discount code for you gals. If you are interested in buying any of the shapewear that I featured last week, you can now get a discount code, which is linked in the blog post, which is in this description, so check that out. My next question that I actually got more frequently than I ever thought I would is, am I embarrassed to wear shapewear in front of other people, in front of my spouse? And honestly, with that said, you know, as a model, my modesty and changing in front of people, that's kind of gone out the window a long time ago. There's no reason to be embarrassed in your shapewear, girlfriend. It's all good. If it makes you feel good and supported, then why the heck not? Another question is, how often do I wear shapewear? There's really no right or wrong answer. You can wear this every day. You can wear it only for special events. It's all up to you. It's all your preference. I would say in the summer, spring months with dresses and other formal events, I would say I probably wear shapewear 2 to 3 times a week. Now you would be surprised if you haven't dabbled in the shapewear space for a while, you would be surprised on how far shapewear has come. I did a whole breakdown on different levels of shapewear in the blog post if you want to check that out, but there are tons of different fabrics. I think I'm sitting on them. So this, for example, is a very lightweight, breathable fabric that is great for everyday use. This one is a different fabric that's like maybe better for special occasions if you don't want to be as constricted. So it's all broken down in the blog. When it comes to how it should fit, it should feel like a firm, like snug hug, but it shouldn't be uncomfortable. You should still be able to breathe and wear and sit and whatever. You shouldn't have to like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to take this off. It should be comfortable enough to wear. Now let's get real with the bathroom situation. A lot of the pieces that I've shown, they have this little panel in here that you kind of move to the side for bathroom use, and it works like a charm. I did this alone in my wedding dress. My wedding party was having a grand old time, and I peed alone on my wedding day with the full body Spanx in my wedding dress, everything. It really works like a charm. It just may take a little bit getting used to, but it's doable. Lastly, many of you are saying, okay, fashion tape, that sounds like a great option. How the heck do I use it? Let me show you. So you can buy it in like a roll, like a tape roll like this. It's double-sided tape, or you can buy it in little strips like this. I linked this one in the blog post. You can literally get it anywhere. So you can use it for, let's just say, for example, if this blouse was like popping open a little bit, you could take a little strip, you could tape it here to keep closed. When I've worn dresses before and the straps were a little loose, I've taped it onto my skin and the clothing. If you need to hem pants really quickly, you can fold your pant hem up and tape on the inside. There are endless uses and ways to use it. It's really helpful. It's a good thing to have. Okay, my friends, we have covered a lot of ground today, and I appreciate you sticking with me if you're still here. If the video was a little much and you'd rather read it, again, I have all the questions that I mentioned written out in the answers in the blog post, as well as all the linked things. And in case you missed the first one, it's saved as a highlight. I hope you enjoyed. I'd love to hear your feedback below in the comment section of what you thought and what you would like for next week. And a couple things that are coming that I am working on: bralettes, comfy bras, and I'm also working on comparing different levels and fabrics of shapewear. So stay tuned for that in the future. Wishing you a fabulous weekend. Thanks again for watching.